Century ago, a fire in Zachary destroyed a large portion of the town. Businesses and homes burned to ash, but it would eventually push the town into the future. Alexis Maroney is in Zachary's historic district with more on how the fire changed the city.
120 years ago, a fire burned down a bunch of buildings in the eastern part of Zachary. But not this one. The depot still stands. Today, we're taking a tour of Zachary and learning how a little banana might have changed the whole city. Take a drive down Main Street. It's hard to miss the history.
Around that time, it was around a population of 800 people or so.
800 people, a batch of businesses, and fruit vendors. June 1903, Zachary goes up in flames.
Originally thought it started from arson.
It spreads quickly.
Yeah, it wiped out a very significant portion.
Town archives show personal accounts of people watching their town burn.
This is Mr. Kennedy, and he recalled that he sat on the porch with the other children and watched the blaze, and it said it was a memorable experience, but I wouldn't say a positive one.
The investigation would lead back to a pair of fruit vendors.
They were using heat to ripen bananas.
Both pointing fingers at each other.
They couldn't really determine who actually started it. So he said kind of situation.
But brick by brick, Zachary came back. Immediately after the fire, the whole town got together and realized they did not have the resources they needed to make sure this kind of disaster never happened again in Zachary. What they started that day would go on to create the Zachary Fire Department.
They were having the town council organize fire brigades, normal people, to get water from a pond to help put out the fire.
Normal people helping their neighbors.
They had to start constructing a waterworks system, so that was immediately done in the following month.
The depot was one of the only buildings which didn't burn. Because of the business traveling to Zachary, the town was able to rebuild. And 100 years later, it still stands. In Zachary, Alexis Maroney, WBRZ News 2.